This man is coming to your house tomorrow, the reason will leave you speechless. Archangel Michael says, there is a movement taking place that you cannot ignore. The winds of the unseen are shifting, and a man has already been directed toward your life. He is not coming by chance, and the purpose of his arrival will carry weight heavy enough to alter the path you are walking. The silence of tonight hides what tomorrow will reveal. His steps have already been ordered, and even now his thoughts are turning toward you. He has been watching from a distance, holding something that belongs to you but has been kept hidden until the right hour. Every choice, every unseen detail, has led to this one unfolding moment. His arrival is not a simple visit, it is a convergence of hidden plans. What he brings carries both danger and destiny, and you are standing at the very edge of this turning point. Do not take this lightly. When he knocks at your door, it will not be an ordinary sound, it will carry the weight of everything that has been set in motion. Behind his presence lies a reason that will leave your spirit trembling with both fear and awakening. Type Amen 333 to get blessing. The air will feel different when he arrives. Even before his shadow crosses your doorway, your spirit will sense the disruption. There is energy surrounding him that cannot be mistaken, an energy that has been building quietly while you remained unaware. He carries information that has been deliberately concealed from you. Documents, words, whispers, all stored away until this hour. When he reveals them, your understanding of certain people and events around you will change forever. But there is more than information in his hands. There is also a choice, one that you will be forced to make once his truth is spoken. This choice will test your courage, your endurance, and your readiness to face what has been hidden in plain sight. Even as you read this, you may feel the stirring within your spirit. That unease is not your imagination, it is a signal. A warning from the higher realms that what is coming cannot be ignored or dismissed. Type Amen 444 to seal your protection. He does not come empty-handed. Something physical will accompany him, something that carries a weight of meaning. It may be sealed, it may be folded, it may even be a memory in physical form, but it will unlock a doorway you never thought you would open. You will remember this day for the rest of your life. The moment you see him standing there, time will feel as though it has slowed. You will sense that everything you thought you knew about your surroundings is about to be reshaped. Archangel Michael says, this moment has been appointed because the truth can no longer be delayed. The layers of deception that once surrounded you are cracking, and through those cracks, the light of revelation will burst forth. His presence is the sign of that cracking wall. Be prepared in both heart and spirit. For when tomorrow comes, your life will not continue in the same flow it once held. This arrival marks the beginning of a shift that cannot be undone. Type Amen 222 if you are ready for strength. His face will carry both familiarity and strangeness. Something about him will feel connected to you, yet distant. He has carried burdens of his own, and now those burdens cross into your path. He has not been sent without reason. His steps were drawn by a force greater than human plans, and his mission carries urgency. To ignore him would be to ignore a divine appointment set into motion long before you realized. There will be a heaviness in his voice when he speaks. Each word he shares will cut through the noise of distraction, striking you with clarity that demands attention. His message is not for entertainment, but for awakening. Even the way he looks at you will pierce deeper than ordinary encounters. In his eyes rests a story, and within that story is the piece you have been missing. What he brings tomorrow is tied directly to your destiny. Type Amen 555 to welcome guidance. The environment will react to his presence. Birds may fall silent, winds may shift, and the air will grow heavier. These are not coincidences, but signs confirming the magnitude of the moment. As the door opens, the energy will press against you like a wave. You may feel your heart race, your breath quicken, but that is because your spirit already knows this encounter is extraordinary. It has been waiting for this recognition. Archangel Michael says, the reason for his arrival will shake you. It will reveal ties you didn't know existed, and it will expose shadows that were carefully hidden from your view. The very walls of your house will feel as though they are listening. Stay alert. Do not let distractions blind you in the crucial hour. Everything will depend on how you respond when the truth is laid before you. Type Amen 777 if you choose protection and wisdom. This man carries more than words, he carries consequences. Once he leaves your home, nothing will be the same. His visit will open paths that cannot be closed, and every decision afterward will ripple far beyond you. He has been kept away until now for a reason. Timing was everything, and tomorrow is that time. There is no postponement in what is coming, his arrival is locked into place. When he speaks, you may feel resistance rising in your chest. That resistance is the clashing of truth against lies, the breaking of old illusions. Do not resist, lean into it, for this is the gateway to freedom. He is not your enemy, though his news may sting. His task is to deliver, not to destroy. And yet, the weight of what he reveals may feel like both at once. Type Amen 888 to stand with courage. The night before his arrival carries a silence that feels heavier than usual. It is as though the very air is holding its breath, waiting for the moment his shadow falls upon your doorstep. The unseen realms know what tomorrow holds, and already the energy of that day is seeping into this very moment. His coming is not random. For weeks, signs have been quietly surrounding you, small interruptions in your routine, little nudges that you may not have noticed. They were preparing you, softening the ground of your spirit, so that when he stands before you, the truth will not destroy but awaken. Every detail about him will matter. From the way he holds himself, to the hesitation in his voice, to the objects he carries with him. Each piece has a meaning, each motion has a purpose, and they will all align into the message he has been sent to deliver. When he speaks, his words will not simply enter your ears. They will cut through to the deepest part of you, igniting memories, stirring emotions, and forcing clarity upon the places you tried to ignore. Nothing about his message will be surface level, it is designed to pierce. Type Amen 999 to open your spirit for truth. Tomorrow will arrive faster than you expect. Even if the hours feel long tonight, the sunrise will come quickly, carrying with it the appointed hour. You may wake feeling restless, as though you are waiting for something without knowing what. That is your inner spirit, sensing the shift before your mind fully grasps it. There is an urgency behind this meeting. He is not coming to waste your time, nor is he coming to casually speak. His arrival has been carefully marked, and the reason will prove that heaven does not move without intention. Archangel Michael says, this man's purpose is to reveal what others wanted to bury. There are forces that tried to keep this truth from ever reaching you, but now the cover has been torn away. The time of secrecy is ending, and with it, the false sense of security around you. Do not resist what is coming. The truth may sting, the revelations may shake you, but they are necessary. To step into the new chapter prepared for you, the old illusions must be broken down completely. Type Amen 12:12 if you are ready to walk forward in clarity. The knock on your door will not sound ordinary. It will feel louder, sharper, as though every strike against the wood echoes through your very being. And when you open it, the man's eyes will lock onto yours with a weight that words cannot capture. He may not smile. He may not greet you the way others usually do. Instead, his presence will carry seriousness, as though every second of his visit holds meaning. You will know instantly, this is not just another visitor. He will not linger on small talk. Instead, he will cut straight to the reason for his coming. His message, though spoken plainly, will carry the kind of weight that makes your body feel as though it is rooted to the ground. As he begins to reveal the hidden truths, your heart will pound. Your thoughts may try to reject it, but your spirit will know it is real. The resonance of truth cannot be faked, it shakes you in a way nothing else can. Type Amen 13:13 to keep your heart strong. His arrival is the breaking of chains. Chains you didn't know you were wearing, chains that were carefully placed around you by those who did not want you free. Tomorrow, when he speaks, those chains will begin to fall one by one. There is power in what he carries. Whether it is a paper, a name, or a confession, it will not be small. It has been delayed until now because heaven knew you were finally strong enough to handle it. This man has his own story, and his path has been marked by trials. Do not mistake his seriousness for coldness, he has walked through fire to stand here. His arrival is not just about your destiny, but his as well, for your lives are crossing at this exact moment for divine reasons. Archangel Michael says, the reason will leave you speechless, but not helpless. It is being delivered to awaken you, not to crush you. For what begins tomorrow will lead you to a freedom that those around you never wanted you to find. Type Amen 14:44 to declare your freedom. The morning sun will catch him in a way that makes every ordinary object seem charged. His shadow will stretch across your floor like a marker of the moment that will split your life into before and after. The air will hold a stillness that makes every sound feel prophetic. When he speaks, his words will arrive like precise instruments, piercing false comforts and exposing the architecture of deception. You will not be given long speeches, you will be given the exact pieces that unlock the puzzle. Each sentence will be a key placed into a lock that has turned for far too long. Do not be startled by the calm with which he moves. His composure is the sign of someone who has carried the weight of truth and learned to hold it without collapsing. That steadiness will steady you when the world seems to tilt. His presence will teach you how to stand when everything is being reassembled. Allow the truth to enter slowly, even when it burns. Pain can refine, and revelation can be the flame that purifies what has been muddied by lies. What he brings will refine the parts of you that have been dulled by compromise. Type Amen 17:17 to welcome this refining. He will name names with clarity that removes ambiguity. Each identity he reveals will peel back a layer of pretense, showing the raw mechanics behind what you once accepted. These revelations will reframe relationships and reorder priorities with undeniable force. What he brings will also carry a mandate. It will not be only information, it will be a charge to act, to release, or to claim. The choices that follow are the stones you will use to build your new foundation. Your response will determine the shape of the days ahead. The weight of the moment will press on your chest like gravity made visible. Breathing will become deliberate as you process what is unfolding. Your mind will catalog memories differently, aligning them to the new narrative that now fits. This meeting will unfold in stages: reveal, reckoning, and realignment. Each stage will land with a precision that leaves no room for pretending. You will be invited to step into alignment with what is true, and that invitation will be firm and compassionate at once. Type Amen 1818 for courage to realign. There will be witnesses in subtle forms, eyes that watch from the street, messages that arrive at key moments, signs that confirm the timing. These witnesses will not be loud, but their testimony will be unmistakable. They will form a quiet chorus that supports what is revealed. Keep your feet on the ground when the current pushes. Acts of discernment will be required immediately after he leaves. Do not hand your agency to others. Hold the authority you have been given to decide and to protect what is sacred. Forgiveness can come later, but clarity must come first. You will need to see clearly before you can choose how to respond with your heart. This clarity will be the armor that keeps you whole as you move forward. There will be those who wish to minimize what you received, who will fold it into gossip or fear. Stand firm in what was delivered to you. Truth has its own momentum and will not be contained by disbelief. Type Amen 1919 to stand firm in truth. Some of what he carries will require you to sever old patterns with decisive action. These cuts will be necessary to prevent the same harm from cycling back into your life. Take the steps with resolve, knowing they are for your long-term preservation. Treasures will remain after the reckoning: clarity, restored boundaries, and a renewed sense of direction. You will find pockets of peace that were previously obscured by doubt. Those pockets will become the places you return to when storms come. This man's visit will echo beyond the immediate family lines, touching extended circles and even reshaping community dynamics. The ripples will be real and will call others to face truths they have avoided. Your courage will become a beacon for those who have been waiting silently. Walk forward with measured strength. There is restoration on the other side of the disruption if you keep your gaze fixed on integrity. The path will not be easy, but it will be honest, and in that honesty you will find power. Type Amen 2020 to move with integrity. After he departs, take time to record what occurred with a steady hand. Writing will anchor the memory and keep the clarity sharp. This record will be a foundation you can return to when confusion tries to creep in. Surround yourself with those who lift rather than lean. Relationships will reveal their true shape now, and some will grow while others will fall away. Trust the sorting process, it is part of the restoration designed for you. Keep your rituals of peace, simple prayers, breaths, and small acts of care. These will be the steadying anchors that hold you through change. Nourish your body as you steward your spirit, both will be needed in the days to come. Finally, remember that this appointment was not meant to break you but to free you. The man who arrives tomorrow is the instrument through which a necessary repair begins. Receive what is given, act with wisdom, and hold fast to the restoration that is being built around you. Type Amen 2121 to receive full restoration. When the man departs, the silence in your house will not feel like silence at all. It will hum, like the aftermath of thunder, carrying the echo of every word spoken. You will walk through each room sensing that something invisible has shifted, and you will not be able to return to the way things were. Your spirit will feel both heavy and light, heavy from the truth that has settled into you, yet light from the chains that have broken. This paradox is the evidence that what happened was not ordinary. The weight of destiny always feels different from the weight of everyday life. Take note of the timing. The hour of his coming, the way the day unfolded, the details that seemed minor, they all connect in a tapestry too precise to be random. These connections are threads from above, woven to confirm that this moment was chosen, not accidental. You will notice your perception sharpening. What once blended into the background will now stand out vividly. The words, actions, and expressions of others will reveal meanings you had overlooked before, because truth has a way of cleansing the eyes. Type Amen 23:23 to awaken your vision. Even in the following hours, you may hear whispers of resistance from those who do not want you to embrace what you received. They may dismiss it as imagination, exaggeration, or even an attack. But your spirit will not be deceived, for you felt the resonance of truth vibrate through your bones. The choice will rest upon you, to step forward with the knowledge you now carry or to shrink back into the comfort of denial. To shrink is to return to chains. To step forward is to walk into territory that is unknown but promised. Archangel Michael says, courage is being demanded of you now. This is not a courage of noise or display, but a steady courage that acts in silence and stillness. It is the kind of courage that resists fear without needing applause. The path ahead will not be smooth at first. The waves of resistance will come, the shadows will test you, but you will not crumble. You have already endured more than you realized, and this revelation was given because you are strong enough to walk through it. Type Amen 24:24 for divine courage. There may be physical signs around you in the days that follow. Objects shifting, lights flickering, dreams carrying symbols you cannot ignore. These are not disturbances, they are confirmations that the unseen realm is still aligning the aftermath of what has been revealed. Do not rush into action immediately. Sit with the truth. Let it breathe within you before you move. When the time comes to act, you will know it, because the direction will feel like fire in your bones. Your steps will be guided if you remain attentive. Watch for patterns, for repeated numbers, for alignments that confirm where to turn. These signs will become guideposts on the path you must now take. There will be moments when the weight feels unbearable. In those moments, lift your gaze. Remember that you are not carrying this alone. The same hand that sent the man to your door is the same hand holding you now. Type Amen 25:25 if you believe you are not alone. The truth he carried will ripple outward into circles you cannot see yet. Conversations will shift, decisions will change, and people you never expected to reveal themselves will step forward. The truth always draws hidden things into the light. Some will oppose you. They will try to silence, to twist, or to confuse. Their resistance is proof of the power that has been placed in your hands. They fight because they know the strength of what has been revealed. Others will align with you in unexpected ways. Allies you did not notice before will step from the shadows to stand at your side. These are gifts, sent to remind you that the path is not walked alone. Archangel Michael says, the reason behind his visit is greater than one moment. It is the beginning of a long unraveling, a preparation for the chapter ahead. You will not only be changed, you will become a force of change for others. Type Amen 26:26 to step into your new chapter. The coming nights will carry dreams unlike any you've had before. These dreams will not be random, they will be messages, symbols, blueprints. Pay attention, for they will provide pieces that fill the gaps left by his visit. Write them down, even if they seem strange. Later, the patterns will reveal themselves, and you will understand why they came in fragments. Dreams are the language of the spirit, and they will guide you where the man's words left space. As the days pass, the atmosphere around you will continue to change. People who once dismissed you will now approach with caution. Situations that once seemed closed will open, while others that looked promising will suddenly collapse. This is the reordering of your path. Hold steady. Do not mourn what falls away. What is being removed cannot serve you in the future that has been set before you. Trust the shaking, for it clears the ground for what must be built. Type Amen 27:27 to embrace the clearing. The days following his visit will feel like standing in the middle of shifting ground. Familiar spaces will no longer feel the same, and familiar voices will carry new weight. This is not confusion, it is adjustment. Your spirit is recalibrating to truth. You will feel both urgency and hesitation within you. Urgency because you now know what cannot be ignored, and hesitation because the path ahead looks unfamiliar. This tension will stretch you, but it is stretching you into capacity, not into breaking. Some of the people around you will begin to show their true colors quickly. Those who once pretended to be allies may reveal their envy or resentment. Others who stood at a distance may suddenly lean closer, pulled by the clarity you now walk with. You will no longer fit into the molds you once accepted. This revelation has cut away the false layers, and you cannot return to what you were before. The man's visit was not just information, it was transformation. Type Amen 28:28 to embrace transformation. There will be nights when sleep escapes you. Thoughts will replay, conversations will echo, and images will surface unbidden. Do not see these as disturbances, they are the processing of your spirit, sorting truth from residue. In those moments of wakefulness, sit in stillness. Listen, for whispers of direction will slip through the quiet. Guidance will not always come in grand gestures, it often arrives like the gentlest wind that can only be felt in silence. You may also notice the stirring of old wounds. Memories you thought buried may resurface with sharpness. This is not regression, but cleansing. What was hidden is surfacing to finally be healed in the light of truth. The healing will not be instant, but it will be steady. Each day that you choose truth over illusion, the chains around those wounds will weaken. And slowly, what once felt like pain will transform into wisdom. Type Amen 29:29 to claim healing. Opportunities will begin to open unexpectedly. Phone calls, letters, or meetings will come into your life carrying the next steps you could not have planned. These are not coincidences, they are the unfolding of the path you were destined for. At first, it may feel overwhelming. Too much change, too quickly. But you will discover that your capacity is greater than you thought. What would have crushed you before will now strengthen you. Every opportunity will carry a choice. Choose carefully, for not all that shines is meant for you. Some doors will test your discernment, while others will lead directly to the expansion you have been prepared for. Archangel Michael says, discernment will be your shield now. The man's visit opened the path, but your decisions will determine how you walk it. Do not rush, but do not delay beyond what is necessary. Type Amen 30:30 for discernment. There will come a day soon when you look back and realize the man's visit was not a disruption, but a divine intervention. It pulled you from paths that would have led to harm and set your feet on a road designed for strength. Your gratitude will grow as you see the patterns clearly. Each difficulty, each uncomfortable revelation, will reveal itself as protection in disguise. The truth that felt heavy will prove to be the very thing that kept you safe. And those who once doubted you will be forced to acknowledge the transformation. They may not say it aloud, but their silence will be proof that they see what you have become. You will not need to defend yourself, the truth will defend you. The man who came to your door was more than a messenger. He was a key, unlocking a part of your destiny that could not be opened any other way. His footsteps have left an imprint that time cannot erase. Type Amen 3131 to step fully into destiny.